We are now at this point of the model release cycle. That's right, Anthropic just released Opus 4.5, and I'll jump straight to what you want to hear. Yes, it is the best on the coding benchmarks, but even better, the price is now 3 times cheaper. It's only going to be $5 for a million input tokens now, and $25 for a million output. That is going to be the big headline of this release. Opus now might actually become the model that you're going to use most of the time instead of saving it for just the important tasks. The first thing that I actually tried out on Opus 4.5 here is the same test that I gave to Gemini 3 Pro when it released, and that's generating a Minecraft clone from a single prompt. You can see what Opus 4.5 has come up with here, and I've got to say, using this is the best result that I've ever gotten back from a model on this single prompt test. You can see we're able to move around, everything is pretty smooth, the FPS is really nice. We can break blocks here, and we can place them, and even select our blocks down in the block selector, and fly around the map if we want to as well. This feels fully playable based on the prompt that I gave it. I even managed to write out subscribe, something you should definitely do, and I just noticed it has a day and night cycle as well. For comparison, this is what Gemini 3 Pro gave me last week when I was testing it out. You can see we do have a world that is procedurally generating. I would say it does look okay for a single prompt experiment, but we aren't able to break blocks. You can see the movement is a little bit chaotic, and we can't place them either. So to me, Opus 4.5 is an absolute massive winner on this single prompt Minecraft test that I like to run on these models. And overall, I've just gotten really good results with it. You can see I asked it in a single prompt here to build me a Lego Builder website that utilizes Three.js to allow the user to build various Lego pieces. And the result that I got back was a completely working Lego Builder. You can see we can pan around here, we can stack pieces on top of each other, we can change the color, we can switch this into remove mode, and we can even choose different Lego pieces. I'm actually just amazed that we're at the point where models can generate this so easily. Obviously, those prompts were pretty simple ones, but you'll see in the benchmarks later, this model can definitely code. But first, what I think is more interesting about Opus 4.5 is it uses dramatically fewer tokens than its predecessors to reach similar or better outcomes. So when you combine this with the new effort parameter that the model has, you can actually choose between minimizing your time and spend or maximizing its capability. In that testing, they actually found that Opus 4.5 with a medium effort matches Sonnet 4.5's best SWE bench verified score, but with 76% fewer output tokens. And even when you have it on its highest effort level, it actually beats Sonnet 4.5 and uses 48% fewer tokens doing so. When you combine that with the fact that it's now 3 times cheaper, I think this model is going to become a daily driver for a lot of people. If we take a look at the benchmark results now, you can see it's the best at software engineering, with GPT 5.1 Codex Max coming in second. And something quite funny is they actually tested Opus against their own take-home exam that they give to prospective employees, and Opus 4.5 scored higher than any human candidate has ever scored on this test. Is it over for us? Well, if we take a look at the Arc AGI benchmark, it actually scores second best on this, and it only loses out slightly to the Deep Think mode of Gemini 3 Pro, but you can see it is a massive leap since Opus 4.1. Taking a look at the rest of the benchmark suite, it wins on most of these. It only loses out on graduate reasoning, visual reasoning, and multilingual Q&A, but as you can see, Anthropic really does focus on that coding part, so if you're not using it for coding, it's still going to be incredibly good, just maybe 1% less than others. Another funny benchmark that I actually noticed it was losing on is the vending machine benchmark. Gemini 3 Pro can apparently still make you just a little bit more money when it runs a vending machine. Overall though, I think the lower price of this model is going to be incredibly compelling, especially for organizations, and it just shows that Opus is maintaining that reputation of being incredible at coding. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you going to switch over to this model now that it's a little bit cheaper? While you're there, subscribe, and as always, see you in the next one.